Hi everybody, this is Alchemist 2, and I'm back again with another book review. I just finished a really fascinating book about one of my heroes, Michael Phelps, and it's really not that long, and there are terms in the back as well as stats on Mr. Phelps and his family life growing up and how he became the star athlete he is today and the coach that helped him, and it's really inspirational and really interesting, and I devoured it. I just loved every page, and it was so engrossing and intriguing. I did not know that Michael Phelps was diagnosed with ADHD. That was one thing that was never even mentioned. This book reveals a lot of things about Michael that I wasn't aware of, and he seems like a really humble, down-to-earth, kind, generous person, and I admire that. Even his idol, Mark Spitz, whom is mentioned in the book, he praises Phelps, and I really think that is a really lofty honor. Just that praise, that kind of adulation is unbelievable. If I actually had that happen to me with one of my idols, Maestro Raymond Lepard, which I will never forget, and it'll always remain near and dear to my heart when I'm not feeling quite right about myself. But this is another example of that, and it's only, well, including the appendices and the statistics and the Q&A, is 249 pages of just remarkable text. It's a must for the Phelps fan, and if you're a lover of swimming like myself, I love to swim, and to be honest, he just completely stumps me with how fast he can go, and he really is a marvel of human engineering. And they talk about the rival, Ian Thorpe, whom he had to swim against in Australia, the Torpedo, as he's known, and for good reason. And it also talks about how the first time when he was going into competition that he hadn't tapered, and that's not good for swimmers, because before you go into competition you have to taper, which tapering means you have to be rested and refreshed before you actually go into competition. Well, that makes sense. And another thing is he hadn't shaved, and this is also important because if you're a swimmer, you know that all that body hair on your person can slow you down drastically. And aerodynamically speaking, he participates in that now, but they have a swimsuit. The Speedo suit that he wears is just Bernoulli would be proud. It's just remarkable, just fantastic, phenomenal. And every time I see that, I cannot believe it. My mouth is literally agape. And it talks quite a bit about that suit in and of itself, and just the science and physics behind it. It's just that kind of engineering is really exciting in my estimate, and makes the book even that more interesting, and just a wonderful, majestic, magnificent, enthralling read. And if you happen to be a Phelps fan, and if he's your hero like he is mine, I would definitely recommend it. And I'm going to be selling it, so you may see it in Greenwood if you go to Half Price Books. I'm not really going to Half Price Books soon, but it'll be on the on the shelves. So by all means, I highly recommend it. It's just a spectacular book and just a really uplifting and inspirational read for all of Phelps fans.